All right, we are live. Sometimes I forget that we're live, but yeah, we're live, and we are going to do some talking. Um, we are going to talk about how you can monetize things that are trending for free. And so I'm going to walk you through this process on how to find trending topics. I'm going to walk you through the process of the different monetization opportunities that are out there. I'm really going to help you as much as I can. And the great part is you don't have to spend a dime, obviously, unless you want to. Okay. So the first thing, the most important thing, is to think about everything that's trending, everything that's popular, what's going on in the world. And then you can start thinking about all of the different ways to monetize it. So this is going to be interactive. I am live on TikTok and YouTube and a number of Facebook groups and Facebook page, I might add. And so, this is better. Hi, how's it going? This is better when you are interacting. So if you would throw out some things that are trending right now, and we can talk about all of the different ways to monetize it. Right now, at least in my world, now the cool thing is everybody's world is the same, but it's different. Right now, in my world, the most important thing that's going on, there's two or three things, um, are the NFL draft. That's really important, and we can monetize that, which we'll talk about. The NBA playoffs, and then obviously things that are going on with my family. Those are the three most important things that are going on in my world in no particular order. And so what you can do is you can start thinking about things that are trending and important. I'm going to reveal some ways that you can find trending topics, but you can literally monetize anything. And we're going to talk about the NFL. But before we do that, we can go over to a website called trends.google.com. It's free. And the cool thing about this website, it's obviously hosted by Google, and Google's going to tell you what's trending now, what was trending last year, what's trending last week, last month, in a variety of different places. And so you can actually use this website. Again, it's free. When you go to trends.google.com, thanks for the likes that are coming in. When you go to trends.google.com, you can go to trending now, right now, and it's going to tell you things that are trending. Antonio Brown, F1, Trey Young, Peter Pan and Wendy. I think there's a new movie coming out. Steven Crowder wife. I'm not sure who Steven Crowder is, but to some people, all of these names are important, and this is your opportunity to monetize different things. Like I said, what's really important right now is the NFL draft. Yesterday was the first round. I think today's rounds like 2 and 3. But when you think about it, the NFL draft in reality basically sells hope to 32 NFL fan bases. That's what the NFL does. That's the allure of the NFL draft. It sells hope. I'm a Bears fan, so every year in April, this is our Super Bowl. This is when we get our hopes up, only to be let down weeks and months later. But this is going to be a renewed opportunity to generate some income, which is really cool opportunity. But if we look at this, we're looking at we're looking at trends.google.com, and there are tons of things that pop up. Miami Dolphins, New York Giants, which all have to do with the NFL. Jaylen Brown, which has to do with basketball. A lot of this stuff, Barry Manilow, and you can even monetize Barry Manilow. You can monetize Arbor Day, and we'll cover some of those things as well. But for me, let's talk about the NFL draft. The NFL does a great job of releasing new products out to the market to get people to buy. If you think about the NFL, and the NFL stands for National Football League, they have new hats and new apparel for draft day. Okay, so think about that. Whenever there's new products, that's a new opportunity for you to start putting some money into your pockets. The NFL also has like Salute to Service, where they come out with camouflage clothing. They also used to do breast cancer awareness. They do all sorts of stuff that get people to buy more stuff. Okay. But what I want to talk about, because the NFL draft is trending, this is low hanging fruit for you to get up and running, start creating content. And what you could promote are the different hats. So you could be an affiliate marketer. So this is what I'm thinking. Someone that loves to talk about the NFL. You pick an NFL team. So for me, my favorite team is the Chicago Bears. And we're going to cover other ways as well. My favorite team is the Chicago Bears. In the first round, they selected the offensive tackle out of Tennessee. Now, what you could do, thanks for following, for the follow. What you could do, or what I could do, is I could start a podcast. I could create a YouTube channel. I could even go live here on TikTok talking about the first round draft pick. We can talk about his stats. We can talk about what he's good at, what he isn't good at. In fact, what I tell people to do, if you want to get into the sports niche, thanks. You have a blessed day too. If you want to get into the sports niche, listen to Sports Talk Radio, because Sports Talk Radio has actually spent a lot of time researching and figuring out what to talk about. Anyway, if I'm a Bears fan and I want to start monetizing the Bears, I talk about everything that's new, because Bear fans or fans in general, they usually don't know a ton of information about their new draft picks. And so if I create content talking to people about the new draft pick, I'm going to build a following. And you can even be divisive and controversial. You could say, the general manager was wrong in making the pick. Doesn't matter. Anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to say, hey, look, they just came out with some new NFL apparel. They just came out with some brand new hats, draft night hats. And if you want to pick up your copy of the draft night hats, go here. And here could be Amazon. You could be an affiliate for Amazon. The NFL has an affiliate program. It's actually through Fanatics. You could be an affiliate for Dick's Sporting Goods. They also have NFL apparel. And so what you're going to do potentially is you're going to partner with these brands and organizations and companies, and you can earn affiliate commissions for simply recommending the different products. So that's one way that you could monetize. You can also monetize, let's say you start a YouTube channel. You could join the YouTube Partner Program by simply creating content about stuff that you're interested in. But that's just one way. That's the NFL. If we look at this, and again, I'm at trends.google.com, and you can look at this for yourself. But if we scroll through, one of the things that pops up is Arbor Day. Now, I don't know what Arbor Day is, and I don't know the importance of it. However, what I do know is that people, hey, today's Arbor Day. People, companies, businesses will have Arbor Day sales. And so what you can do, and this isn't restricted to Arbor Day, Labor Day, Memorial Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, they have sales discounts for all of that. And so what you could do is you could monetize Mother's Day. You could create a YouTube channel. You could create a blog. You could even do this here over on TikTok. 5 Mother's Day gift ideas for sons. 5 Mother's Day gift ideas for husbands. You create that type of content. Now, what you're doing is you're identifying problems and you are creating a solution for that problem. Again, the problem is someone like myself, I may not know what to get my mom or my wife for Mother's Day. However, someone like you could create a YouTube channel. They could create a TikTok account where you create content with 5 Mother's Day gift ideas. And then you could direct people to your Facebook group. You could direct people to your affiliate link, and you could potentially earn a commission. Now, making money online is all about solving problems. It's all about identifying and solving problems. That's all you have to do. Now, it's very simplistic, and we tend to overcomplicate things, but at its core, at its foundation, generating income online is all about identifying a problem and creating a solution for that problem. And that's what you could do. And people that do that consistently are very successful. There are literally millions of problems out there. Think about the problems that you've solved recently. Think about the problems that you've encountered. If you're able to watch this video, you have identified problems at one point and you have solved that problem. And now that you have solved that problem, you can turn around and teach it to somebody else. I'm starting a pest control company, hopefully become successful. Yeah, the best thing that you can do, and what a lot of small businesses are doing to have success, is they're creating content on TikTok and YouTube and other short form. And so basically what they're doing is they're just showing people the process. They're showing people the journey. You want to be successful with your pest control business, show people the process. There's a guy, and I like to go on different side quests, okay? There's a TikTok account where he basically shows different ways that he kills wasps and hornets. I absolutely hate wasps and hornets, but I'm fascinated by this channel. Every time his videos come up, I watch the whole thing. Thanks for the likes that are coming in. I appreciate it. And so if you want to be successful with your small business, show people what you're doing. Thanks for the follow, Yvonne. I appreciate it. But at its most simplistic form, thanks for the likes, at its most basic form, making money online is connecting solutions to problems. That's all you're doing. And you need to first identify a problem. And like I mentioned, one problem is people want to know or learn more about the new player that your favorite NFL team, and it doesn't have to be NFL, it could be NBA or MLB, whatever it is. They want to learn more about their favorite team and who they just drafted. I know that, for example, a couple of years ago, the Bears drafted Justin Fields. And so what people did is they ran over to YouTube and they wanted to look up Justin Fields highlights. And they wanted to have a conversation about why that was a good pick or why it was a bad pick. And the cool thing is this happens every year. So this is your opportunity. Every year this opportunity comes up. Another problem that you can solve is Mother's Day, Father's Day. Graduation is happening and coming up. Graduation starts, I think, next month. So you can come up with graduation. Hey, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. You can come up with graduation gift ideas. And I mean, the cool thing is that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. The wheel's already there. You just need to hop on it and go for a ride. If I go over to Amazon, and like I said, from time to time we'll take a side quest. So if I type in graduation gift ideas for, it's going to pop up for women, for girls, for high schoolers, for middle school, for kindergarten, and you can create content to help people out with that. You simply create content solving a problem, and you can monetize it. So I'm going to go over to a different site, and I'm going to tell you how many people are searching graduation gift, and we can get a pretty good idea. And basically what you're going to do is this is what's so cool about the internet. You can just create content and you'll get paid for it. And then you can figure out different ways to monetize it and you can get paid for it. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in graduation gift, hit enter, go to matching terms. Now you can't see this, but there's 11,000 keywords and it's searched 72,000 times per month. So graduation gift ideas for her, high school graduation gift ideas for him. That is where the money comes from. I'm still thinking on how to do it without showing my face. So everybody wants to not be on camera, right? I tell all of my clients and students, show up on camera. People want to connect with other people, and you have a better connection with me because you can see my face than someone that just hides behind stock footage. Okay, you can do it without showing your face. However, it's going to take longer. It's going to be more difficult. And the other thing I tell my clients, what's more important, your feelings or your goals? If your goal is to, and I got to be careful with my words here because TikTok's real finicky. I don't want to be famous. You don't, but the thing is nobody's looking for fame. You're looking for again, I got to be careful with my words. Let's say your goal is 1.2 M per year. Okay. So what's more important to you? That goal or your feelings? How you think people feel about you showing up on camera? What people might say about you? People say all kinds of stuff. They're going to say it about you whether you're in front of the camera or not. Okay, what's more important? Your goal of 1.2 M per year, or how that person on the other side of the world who you've never met, who you'll never meet, may say about you. For me, my goals, dreams, and aspirations, but they're a lot more issues when you show your face and get so much popularity. Then you're okay. Then you're not safe. Safety is a figment of your imagination. It's a figment of anyone's imagination. Now, I don't want to go down that side quest because that kind of gets kind of dark. But I mean, there are 4 billion people that have access to the internet, right? You can be wildly successful with 5,000 people, and that's not famous by any stretch of the imagination. I think that you might be overthinking what fame and fortune and success is. Okay. You can be wildly successful with a following of 5,000 people. And that means, and that means 99.99999%. Yeah. But, getting to Beyonce's level, most of the world is never going to be Beyonce's level. You don't have to be Beyonce's level to be really successful online. That's how big I want to be. That's not possible. You can't it's literally one of the reasons why Beyonce's at the level that she's at is because she showed up on camera. She shows her face every single day. Thanks for the likes that are coming in. The only way to get to Beyonce's level, and that I think that's like unrealistic and unfair to you. The only way to get to that level is by showing up and being on camera. Unless you're going to be a brand, unless you're like Coca-Cola or Coke. And I think that's unattainable for most of us. A lot of stuff has to go right in order to get to Beyonce's level. And you shouldn't want that. I don't know about that. That again, here's the thing. I saw somewhere that even if 99% of the world considers you to be ugly or unattractive, that's still, if you do the math, a lot of people are underground and still have fame. No, they don't. Name me one faceless, abstract human being that's at Beyonce's level. And I guarantee you people know who they are. So I'm just going to do some quick math. So 99.999% of the world could think you are unattractive. There are, what is Satoshi? But see, people know who Satoshi is. I'm not like that. So just quick math. So what is 99.999% of 8 billion? So if 99.999% of the entire world thought you were unattractive, that is, let me just do some zeros here. That is, that's 7.9 billion people, right? So if we did 8 billion minus 7.999 billion, that still comes out to 1 million people. Okay? 1 million people. And you don't even need 1 million people to be wildly successful online. You have created this fear. Thanks for the follow. You have created this roadblock in your mind so that you won't be successful. And believe it or not, the hardest part of being successful online is the way that you think. It's not the X's and O's, because everybody tells you the X's and O's online. You could go to my YouTube channel and you could follow my latest YouTube video and be successful, right? It's not the X's and O's. It's not the step-by-step how to do, because you can learn that. It's all mental. If you think, hey, I'm too ugly to be on the internet, if you think my voice sounds weird to be on the internet, if you think it's not possible to be successful on the internet, you have to fix that mindset before you can do anything else. And pretty much you can do anything at this point, be famous. Yeah. See, like, look at this guy. It's funny. These people need attention and they jump on the lives. Anyway, being successful online, it 100% comes down to mental. You've been taught for years, decades, that the only way to be successful is to go somewhere, physically be somewhere, and do a physical or mental activity. But once you realize that it's possible to create content solving problems, again, that's all you're doing, is you're identifying one problem and you're finding creative ways to solve that problem, that you can actually be successful online. That really opens up your mind. And the reason why 99% of the people that, thanks for the follow, the reason why that 99% of people aren't successful online is because their mindset is not where it needs to be. Most people don't truly believe that you can be successful online. They want to be successful online. They want to start an online business, but they don't truly believe that it's possible. They believe at their core, at their foundation, that the only way to be successful is for someone to hand them a check. They believe that everybody that is being successful online is scamming somebody else. And you've got to correct that thought process before you're going to be successful. That's the reason why you think, hey, I don't look good enough to be online, or I sound funny. There are people that are wildly successful online, and you'd look at them and you'd wonder how, and you'd wonder why. But what you need to do is identify one problem. It's as simple as this. Identify one problem and create content to solve that problem. That's it. What were we talking about? I tend to go on these side quests from time to time. Anyway, using Google Trends, like I said, we could look at different holidays. We looked at graduation. I know graduation isn't a holiday, but can you be successful without showing your face? Yes, you can, but it's going to take longer. It will take longer to be successful because people want to connect with other people. And so it's harder to form that connection. Think about everybody. Think about all the YouTube channels. Think about all of the Facebook ads. Think about everything that you've seen in the past day online. You will remember the faces and the people more so than you remember the stock footage, because the stock footage tends to blend in. But in my opinion, you will be much more successful when you show up on camera and you look people in the eye, because people want to connect with other people. Right now, you're watching this. You are forming a relationship with me, right? It might be a like relationship. It might be a love relationship. It might be a hate relationship. But you're forming a relationship with me because I'm looking you in the eyes. I'm showing up on camera. And based on how you feel about me, like, love, or hate, you may take another step. That step might be you might check out a product that I sell. The next step might be following me, or liking this video or sharing it. If you hate me, you're going to block me, which is fine. I am of the opinion that there are 4 billion people on the internet. If 1 billion people hate me, I still have a target audience of 3 billion people. So a lot of people are going to hate you. You don't need a lot of people to like you or love you to be successful online. That's the beauty of being online. Yes, you can do this without showing up on camera. If you don't want to be on camera, I recommend starting a blog. That's going to be the best way to go. If you want to do TikTok, if you want to do YouTube, show up on camera. Be on camera. Be the face of your niche, of the products that you're selling or promoting. You'll be much more successful than trying to do it without showing your face. But yes, you could do it without showing your face. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think that it's much easier showing up on camera, and it doesn't take as long, quite frankly, because I have faceless YouTube channels, and it takes longer. I got to go out and find the right stock footage. I got to download that stock footage from the internet. I got to, put it into my video editing software and do some changes and all sorts of stuff. When I show up on camera on my main YouTube channel, I don't have to do so much editing. I don't spend so much more time doing it. Anyway, let's go back to, so we talked about graduation. There's 11,000 keywords where people are searching and asking questions about graduation. There's 72,000 searches per month, and you don't even need all 72,000 searches, traffic. Can you be successful with your course? Yes, it's, so the thing is what I teach and tell people to do, it's what I'm doing every day. Keyword research, picking niches, all that stuff is what I do every single day. And what 777 is talking about is it's a $7 per month membership. It's not a course, it's a membership. Included in it is a step-by-step guide on how to go from zero to your first 1K online with affiliate marketing. It's literally, I hold your hand through this process. It's a workbook. It's not a course, it's a workbook where we go from zero to having your first product and having content ideas within 2 days. A lot of people spend weeks and months trying to figure out the perfect niche, trying to figure out the perfect piece of content, doing the research. They spend a lot of time doing that. What I do is we go from nothing to something in 2 days. In addition, we have group live Q&A on the first and third Saturdays of every single month. And basically what that means is you hop on, you ask questions about your business, and I answer questions about your business to help you grow. I give you keyword ideas if that's what you need. We take a look at your content, and really it's designed to help you. It is it is the best way to get started online if you're going from zero. Let's see. Oh, let's go back over to Google Trends. So Google Trends has what's called daily search trends and then real-time search trends. So I could click on real-time search trends, and the thing that pops up is thunderstorm, severe weather, Central Florida. So now we can think, how are some ways that we could help people in that space, people that are going through severe weather, people that might be experiencing tornadoes or flooding, things of that nature, because they have a new set of problems. San Antonio thunderstorm. Whenever there's severe weather that rolls through, you want to have a survival kit, like an emergency kit. We could create content talking about things that need to be included in an emergency kit. Whenever a tornado rolls through, whenever a tornado rolls through, for example, there's a tornado warning in Central Texas. Tornado rolls through, power lines go down. We can create content about the best generators. And then we can talk about generators that are gas powered and solar powered. Now, again, to be successful online, you just need to identify a problem and create content to solve that problem. People that are experiencing or may potentially experience severe weather are going to need, things like blankets. They're going to need an emergency kit. They're going to need generators. They may need to learn how to repair different things in their house. They may need to deal with insurance. These are all different things that we can help people create content to help people solve a problem, and then we can monetize that. So again, if we're looking at, and this is real-time searches in the United States, let's see, we've got Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith. That's interesting. Women's lacrosse. So again, there's a market out there for women's lacrosse. And again, we just need to identify. The cool thing with this, and again, we're looking at Google Trends. We know that people are searching this type of information. So we know that there's people already interested. We just need to reverse engineer. Okay, we know someone's interested in severe weather. What are some ways that we can help people with this, and then put some change in our pocket as well? But we just scroll through, you can see there's so much opportunity out here. Soccer, lacrosse, soccer again, fishing license, Minnesota fishing license. Buy fishing license, get free Twins hat during Minnesota DNR set. So fishing, that's a huge niche. That's a hobby niche. And there are so many different avenues that you can go in. For fishing, we've got cat fishing, we've got bass fishing, we've got, I don't know if carp is a fish. We've got, different types of bass. We've got sword fishing. We've got saltwater, freshwater, fly fishing. You've identified a category. Now start thinking about different problems people are having within fishing. For example, here in Wisconsin, people like to fish for sturgeon. People like to fish for, what's the other big one? Bass fishing, I think, is the other big one. And so people are going to be searching the best places to fish bass, best place to catch bass. And we can create content about that. Okay, so now we know that people are asking about monetize or about bass fishing, for example. What are some things that they're going to need? They're going to obviously need affiliate marketing scammer. Yeah, I guess if that's what you, that's how you feel. So people that are interested in bass fishing, think about all the things that they need. They need, obviously they need lures, they need fishing poles, they might need a boat, they might need a like the GPS finder to find the fish. But also, if they are going somewhere, let's say the best place to catch bass fish is 3 hours north of here, they're going to need a place to stay. So you might want to recommend hotels that are near that area. So let's say the best place to catch bass fish is in Superior, which is at the top of Wisconsin, right? I live 7 hours away from there. I need a place to stay. I can recommend to somebody that's going to be driving up there, hey, stay at the Holiday Inn. It's 5 minutes from where you're going to stay. I can be an affiliate for hotels.com and say, hey, look, use my affiliate link and you can stay here at the Holiday Inn in Superior, Wisconsin, which is 5 minutes away from the lake, to catch bass fish. Okay, start thinking about everything that person would need in order to have an enjoyable fishing trip. Maybe they want to camp there. You can recommend the best tent. Then when you think about camping, you can think about, like I said, tent, coolers. You can start thinking about all the stuff that's associated with camping. But that one problem, again, the original problem was the best place to catch bass fish in Wisconsin. That one problem gave us maybe 5 to 10 different things that we could potentially monetize. That one problem. And that's all you have to do to be successful online. Identify one problem and create content to solve that problem. That's it. And again, we do fishing. I'm going to go over to Bass Pro Shops. And the cool thing with Bass Pro Shops is they actually will do all the work for you. Bass Pro Shops will tell you. So I go over to fishing, I hover over fishing, and now they're talking about fishing reels, fishing rods, rod and reel combos, bow fishing lures, fishing line and hooks, fishing accessories, ice fishing, saltwater fishing, tackle boxes, and bags. So we could be an affiliate for all of these different things. And if I identify a problem, and the word problem I'm using loosely, okay? The problem is they want to catch a 5-pound bass fish. They want to know where to do it at, and they want to know how to do it easily. And we create content to help them out. And you can do this. The best place to catch bass fish in Florida and Wisconsin and Illinois and Michigan. You create content to solve that problem, and then you can recommend different fly reels. Now, I don't know if fly reels are something that you use. What are you talking about? Listen, I'm telling you how to be successful online. You identify one problem, you create content to solve that problem. What kind of scams do you have, dear? Hello, are you also an affiliate marketing scammer? So define affiliate marketing scammer. And this is where they get hooked up. This is where they get confused and mixed up. So tell me, what is an affiliate marketing scammer? Pyramid scheme. So what's a pyramid scheme? Tell me what a pyramid scheme is. The problem is, or will be, people have problems with definitions. They hear words and they, hey, cool, that's a cool word, but they don't actually know what the definition of words are. And so this is where they struggle. I've been doing it 3 years. Check my videos. So again, I asked you to define a word, and that's where you're struggling. Define the term pyramid scheme. We'll wait. Define the word pyramid scheme. And then tell me how affiliate marketing is a pyramid scheme. So I'm pretty sure that it sounds like you struggle with basic definitions like pyramid scheme and affiliate marketing and the word scammer. And so this will probably be a struggle for you. But we'll wait, because, I love challenging this type of thought, because the thought your theories and ideas will fail using basic logic. So yeah, go ahead, type it up if you can. Maybe get a different computer or smartphone and look up the basic terms of things, and then we can go step by step and we can break this down so that you have an understanding. Anyway, identify one problem, create content for that problem. If we go back over to Google Trends, we're going to click on load more. And the cool thing is Google Trends will keep you updated. We'll update this to the minute. If something new is breaking, they'll update you. Okay. So if we scroll through National Hockey League, there's the playoffs, and we could basically do the same thing where we talk about the playoffs, talk about your favorite team. Like around here, a lot of people like the Blackhawks, which didn't make the playoffs. They're struggling. And so you can talk about what they would need to do to rebuild in order to be successful. So this person who struggles with basic definitions is no longer on the live, apparently. When you ask them to define words, it becomes too complicated. But anyway, a lot of the stuff is reoccurring. A lot of lacrosse, a lot of soccer. Fishing is what popped up, and I thought that was kind of funny. Baseball, basketball, and hockey. Severe weather, we also talked about. But all you have to do to be successful online is identify one problem and create content to solve that problem. That's it. That's it. Once you create the content, once you've identified the problem, once you create the content, you can figure out different ways to monetize. Now, there are different right ways to monetize depending on the type of content, the type of problem that you're solving. Okay. Affiliate marketing might not be the best way to monetize the content. It's one way. You might realize, and I had this question in my group coaching yesterday, you might realize that the numbers for affiliate marketing don't add up. It might be more profitable for you to do Amazon FBA. And Amazon FBA is where you basically buy products in one place at a discount, send it over to Amazon, and they sell it. You might realize that the numbers favor you doing Amazon FBA. Now, I'm not an expert in Amazon FBA. I'm not going to talk to you about it, but realize that the only thing you have to do on the internet is identify one problem, and I'm going to keep saying it, identify one problem and create content to solve that problem. And then you can figure out how to monetize. Tons of ways to monetize. Let's see here. I'm just going to scroll through Nike, Kobe. Nike has an affiliate program where you can create content like the best running shoes. The best running shoes for people who pronate. Pronating is people that run on the sides of their feet. Best school shoes. Best school shoes under $100. Identify one problem. That's all you have to do. And once you start looking around and you realize that there are millions of problems out there, small problems, big problems, you can be successful in mine. For example, I just scrolled through and it looks like there's something talking about amusement and water parks. What's coming up in the next couple of months? Summer vacation. And so as a parent, I need to figure out ways to entertain my kids throughout the day. That's a problem. And now I'm going to go do some research. I'm going to look at different water parks and different activities to keep them learning over the summer, to keep them engaged, and so they're not just watching TV. That's a problem that I'm going to have. And believe me, someone out there has created content to solve that problem. Now, how can you monetize that? You could monetize it by creating a digital product with the 50 best educational games for third graders. You can monetize it with affiliate marketing. Hobby Lobby has an affiliate program. You could monetize that. Maybe you create and sell a physical product. Maybe you come up with a board game to keep people entertained. Identify a problem, create content to solve that problem. What else is happening starting in May, in the North anyway? Wedding season. That's a good problem. People getting married, believe it or not, is a good problem. But when you think about the wedding space, think about all of the little sub problems that pop up within the wedding space. For men, people don't know about engagement rings. What are the best type of engagement rings? What are the different types of engagement rings? What are the different types of wedding rings? These are things that men are going to be asking. Women might be asking, or anybody, I guess, could be asking. I don't want to sound sexist at all, but people could be asking for a checklist to get married. Someone that's never been married before, they don't know everything that's required. They don't know that they need table numbers, and they don't need to know, maybe like a seating chart. Think about all the things, if you've ever gotten married, think about all the different sub little problems that are in there. Well, how can you monetize that? You could monetize it by creating a digital product with a 37-point checklist of things that you need to do to make sure that your wedding goes smoothly. Go look over on Etsy. People have a wedding checklist. People have bachelorette party checklists. And you could create something like that to help. Now, what you can also do, think about the content aspect. You could create content like how to have the perfect wedding on a budget, how to have the perfect wedding under $10,000 or $20,000. And you help people, you show people how to have that perfect wedding. And then you send people over to maybe Etsy. Either you could create the product yourself, or you could be an affiliate with table numbers. You could send, you could find different discounts. No, I don't remember. I've been married for 11 years, so I forgot a lot of it. Things like how to find the perfect wedding venue or how to find the perfect photographer for your wedding. These are all questions that people are asking because they've never gone through it before. Now, if you start thinking, okay, what are all the things that are required? What are all the questions that people are asking when it comes to getting married? I can create content there and then I can monetize it. Having a baby, people that have never had kids before, you don't know what you don't know, and so they're going to start researching. People that have had twins for the first time, once again, they don't know what they don't know, and so they're going to be asking questions. Having twins, having kids, that's a good problem. Getting married, another good problem. Graduation, another good problem. Getting your first apartment, that's a good problem. Being on your own the first time, you create a checklist to help people figure out what they need being on their own. Getting your first apartment checklist. They might not realize that they need renter's insurance. They might not realize that they need to get cable or some sort of streaming service because it's always been available, whether it's been available at their school, whether it's been available through their parents. You could put together a first apartment checklist, give that away for free, and then you could monetize it in different ways. All you have to do to be successful on the internet is identify one problem and create content to solve that problem. Now, in this video, I've probably given you like maybe 5 or 7 different ideas, but there are literally millions of ideas out there. Any questions? That person left when I started asking him to define things. That person left because they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Anyway, I see Star Wars on here. We could create content about Star Wars. We could create content about Snowfall. We could create content about The Handmaid's Tale. We could create content about my wife was watching, what's that show on Netflix? Love is Blind, Blind Love, something. We could create content there, right? What was the big thing about the Love is Blind show? They were supposed to go live and they didn't go live, and that was a whole issue. You can create content there and you can monetize it. You can be successful. Identify one problem and create content to solve that one problem, and you can be successful. You don't need to be this huge, mega famous person, because I'm certainly not. But one problem, one solution. One problem, content, solution. It's really as simple as that. Now, is it easy? No. And this is your advantage. Do your workshops teach what you can you rephrase that? Now here's where it all falls apart. It's not easy. Most people aren't successful online because they want easy. And if you're looking for easy, you're not going to be successful online. Simple is different from easy. What you are talking about. Do your workshops teach what you are talking about? How to identify problems? Yes. Yep. All of my content basically lays all of this out for you step by step. And what he's referring to, what they are referring to is I have a $7 per month membership where I basically hold your hand and bring you through the process of going from 0 to your first 1K online with affiliate marketing. I show you how to identify problems. I show you and tell you the best type of content to create. And this is done in days, okay? I call it the 2-day affiliate marketing workbook because it should only take you 2 days to go from 0 to creating your first piece of content. In fact, I hold your hand through this entire process because I want you to be successful. Oh, what I was saying, and this is where I'm going to lose a bunch of people. It's not easy. It's not. And 99% of the people that get started with trying to be successful online, they quit because they were told that it would be easy. They quit because their mind told them, hey, it's just making money online. It's easy. And then when it gets a little bit difficult, because it's going to be difficult, when it gets a little hard, they quit. A little difficult, they quit. And it gets difficult for everybody. Now, the length of difficulty will vary. Some people run into roadblocks for 1 week. Some run into roadblocks for 1 month. Some people run into roadblocks for years. And you have to be stubborn, persistent, and consistent in order to get where you want to go. It's not easy. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's easy. I will never lie to you and tell you it's easy. It's simple, but not easy. Anybody that's telling you it's easy is lying to you. They're lying to you. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you it's easy. It's work, but it's rewarding work. It can be rewarding work if you do it the right way. Simple, not easy. Any questions? Any questions? Now, again, what you're going to do is you're going to identify one problem and you are going to create content to solve that one problem. And then you can find different ways to monetize. You can monetize creating digital products, physical products, affiliate marketing, joining the YouTube Partner Program, because you can get monetized by other people's time. And if people are watching your content over on YouTube, you can be paid by the YouTube Partner Program. Tennis is popping up here. King Island, I'm not sure what that is. Santa Monica, not sure what that is. But that's all you have to do. That's it. And anybody can do this. Everybody should do it. Go look at the last 20 problems that you solved. And one way to look at the last 20 problems that you solved is look at your recent purchases. For example, go over to Amazon or wherever you purchase your stuff. Look at your recent orders. Those recent orders solved a problem. Believe it or not, whatever you just bought solved the problem. You think, hey, I just bought sugar-free soda. Well, that sugar-free soda solves a problem for millions of people. That could be your area. That could be your problem that you've identified. Now you just have to work backwards. You just have to, they call it reverse engineering. That's the cute word for working backwards. You work backwards. Okay, I've got the problem. Now I need to figure out the content to create. And you can be successful. Let's see. I am trying to find, I wonder what time, another thing that you can do, another problem that pops up a lot, a couple problems, is what time and how to watch. These are two very interesting keywords. For example, yesterday I Googled, what time does the NFL draft start? Okay. Does anybody know how you could monetize that? Anybody know how you could monetize a question like, what time does the NFL draft start? Let's see. And I do need to know this right now. So Saturday, April 28th at 8 p.m. I want to know what time it starts today. Anyway, the problem is somebody wants to know what time does the NFL draft start? Or they might be asking, what time does the Lakers play? What time do the Lakers play for NBA? Those people, you know their problem. They're sports fans, they're Laker fans, they're NFL fans. Now you can think, okay, how can I monetize this? Like we talked about in the very beginning, there are new NFL draft hats that you can monetize. There's team apparel that you can monetize. As a Bears fan, there might already be a jersey available on the NFL website for their first round pick. There are going to be a group of people that are interested in buying that jersey. There are going to be a group of people that are interested in buying the Salute to Service apparel that comes out every single month or every single year. It's the exact same apparel, but it's just, repackaged. It's a little bit different. Let's see. The start time of the NFL draft varies from year to year, but it typically begins in the evening on Thursday and lasts for 3 days. The 2023 NFL draft is scheduled to be held. That's interesting. Let's see. Oh, how to watch. That's another interesting one. People are going to the internet and they're typing in something like how to watch Spider-Man 3, for example. Does anybody know how you could monetize how to watch Spider-Man 3 No Way Home or Spider-Man No Way Home? Anybody know how to monetize that? Anybody know how to monetize this? It's going to be, I'm going to take you down an interesting road. All right. So there's a website here called justwatch.com. So what you're going to do, and the keyword is how to watch Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, let's say Spider-Man No Way Home is available in Netflix Canada, but it's not available in the Netflix US. So what I would do if I own this website is I would create a blog post or a YouTube video saying, hey, this is how you watch it. If you live in Canada, you can just go over to Netflix, and Netflix has an affiliate program, so you could be an affiliate for Netflix. If you don't live in Canada and you live in the United States, in order to watch Spider-Man No Way Home streaming, you're going to need something called a VPN. And then you explain what a VPN is. A VPN allows you to spoof your IP address. And with a spoof IP address, you can say that you're in Canada when you're really in the United States. People that really want to watch Spider-Man No Way Home are going to say, okay, I want to get this VPN so that I can pretend to be in Canada. And then VPNs have an affiliate program. So just like that, people that are searching how to watch Spider-Man No Way Home could actually put a few dollars into your pocket. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. But that's another cool way. And there are a lot of websites out there doing it. Another way that you could watch Spider-Man No Way Home would be with Amazon Prime. And you could be an affiliate for Amazon Prime and earn a commission recommending Amazon Prime. Fandango has an affiliate program. So many opportunities out there. Identify one problem. That's all you have to do. That's it. One problem. Create content to solve that problem, and you can be wildly successful online. What are some other problems out there? We talked about graduation. We talked about football and sports in general. Tennis. We talked about environmental or like natural disasters, things like that. Let's see. I don't know. We talked about Star Wars. You could actually monetize Star Wars as well. Create content about the newest Star Wars. I don't even know. I'm not into Star Wars at all. So let's say Star Wars 8 came out. You can create content about the Star Wars 8. One really good example of this, and I created a video a while back, was when Black Panther came out. Does everyone remember the Black Panther trailer? There were people literally crying when the Black Panther trailer came out, Black Panther 2. And they were creating TikTok videos about the Black Panther trailer. They were crying about it, right? So that's your opportunity to monetize Black Panther 2. You could monetize it with Fandango, where people get their movie tickets. People are going to want to dress up when the movie is released as Black Panther 2. Halloween Black Panther costumes. People are going to want to stream it. Tons of opportunity. Again, one problem, which is Black Panther 2. You create content, talk about the trailer, talk about the previews, talk about the reviews, and then you can monetize it in a variety of ways. Let me know if this is making sense. Find one problem and solve it. And if you are consistent, you can be successful. PGA Tours popping up, Dolly Parton, Nick. Hopefully you get a kick out of this. I used to have, I don't know if you guys remember this, and this might show my age, but there was a TV show called Punk'd a long time ago. It was on MTV. And I had the DVD set, and with the DVD set, you could enact like um, like Dax Shepard, whatever his name is. He would talk, add in different commentary. You could enable commentary, and one of the things that he said was Nick Lachey's real name. Um, I'll answer that question in 1 second, Byron. He said Nick Lachey's real name was Nick Lackey, but he changed it to Lachey to sound more fancy. So anytime I see Nick Lachey's name, I immediately think Nick Lackey. So the question over on Facebook is, how do you monetize Black Panther or any movie? Again, you could monetize it. So what's a new movie coming out? Summer's coming. There's going to be all sorts of movies coming out. Let's assume that Black Panther 3 is coming out this summer. They release a trailer. First thing that you do is you react to the trailer. Okay? You break the trailer down. You're looking for Easter eggs. People love to look for Easter eggs. You start building that momentum. Then you create a separate video about expectations, about plot points, plot twists, what to expect. By then, another trailer is going to come out. Now you react to the second trailer. Now you're putting both trailers together and you're talking about more of the pieces of the puzzle. You're talking about what to expect in the movie. You're talking about potential people that are just going to pop in. You're talking about what's going to happen. You're trying to forecast. You can monetize that with Fandango has an affiliate program. You can monetize that, as I mentioned, with costumes for the Avengers. People showed up in costume and they went to the movie. For Mario, which just happened a few weeks ago, people showed up as the cast of Mario Brothers, and they went to the movie. You saw it over on TikTok. You can monetize it, like I said, with costumes. People are going to be looking for apparel. People are going to be looking for action figures. You can monetize it that way. Start thinking about the core audience who is going to be passionate about the movie and all of the different stuff. Disney has an affiliate program. Disney Shop has an affiliate program. So you could recommend, and Amazon sells Disney apparel. So, I mean, we could go over to Amazon right now and we could look at, let's see, we'll go to Amazon.com and we could type in something like Black Panther 2. Black Panther 2. The box set comes up. TV show, it looks like, comes up. Let's see. I am not. Let's see if we can do Black Panther 2. Hit the space bar. Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever toys. If we look at this, there are Legos for Black Panther 2. There are action figures. There's a watch. There's a keychain. There's all sorts of action figures. And there's going to be a core audience that is going to say, hey, look, I want that. I want to get that action figure. It's a collectible. Some people will buy the action figure and they'll never open it. Other people will buy the action figure and they'll give it to their kids to play with. Legos, as I mentioned, all sorts of stuff. Costumes, as I mentioned. People might want to go watch. I'm looking at a t-shirt here. Marvel Black Panther movie Wakanda Forever t-shirt for $23. And this is weird. Amazon merch on demand. I wonder if this is actually licensed. Everything from Gujitsu. I don't know if you guys, my kids liked Gujitsu for a while. And so that was something else. All sorts of stuff. Oh, this other one, Funko Pop, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever thing. All sorts of stuff. Let me know, Byron, if that answered your question. But again, think about everything that's going to be associated with that. And if you remember, I believe they were even tied in with like McDonald's and stuff like that. Never thought about that. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. And it's, once you start thinking about the problem and all of the different ways to monetize the solution, your world will open up. Excuse me. Yeah. Any other questions? And you just have to do it, and you just have to find it once. And actually, what happens is you find it once, and then you start seeing things, and it happens again and again and again. Let's see, this is a little off topic. I know you have done tons of videos on faceless content. I would like to get started maybe doing mystery stories, but I'm not a good writer. Any tips? Learn how to write. You'll get better at writing the more you write. So I would just start writing. I would write and I would read. Read mystery stories and see what the pattern is. Try and identify the pattern in the mystery stories, because there's always a pattern. If you can identify the pattern, you're able to you're able to create a pattern. Identify the pattern, and you can be successful. What else? Let's see, we've been on for about an hour and 6 minutes. You're welcome. What other questions do you have? I really like this graduation thing. I think somebody should do it. There's all sorts of questions people are asking about graduation that you could do, that anybody could do. You could actually start a niche where you just talk about new suspense. Do you think that ChatGPT is making people lazy? Now, we'll see what will happen. And I think this is going to happen in 6 months. And I kind of jump on this soapbox almost daily now. What I think is going to happen in about 6 months, Google is going to catch up to all the AI software. Because right now, let's say there's a million blog posts that are using ChatGPT. That's not enough to identify a pattern. In 6 months from now, there could be 1 trillion blog posts that use ChatGPT. So what everybody's teaching is you're going to go to ChatGPT to write an article. You're going to take that article, and then you're going to put it into an article spinner called SpinBot or SpinQuill, whatever it is. Then you're going to take that article and you're going to put it on Google. So right now, everybody is taking the same ChatGPT and putting it into the same article spinner, and then they're putting it onto, they're starting a blog post. They have blogs, right? Everything has a pattern. We write with a pattern. We speak with a pattern. AI is the same. AI spinners are the same as well. So what I believe is going to happen in about 6 months, there's going to be a huge Google update where they have identified all of the AI spun content, and they are going to just completely zap it. All of those rankings that were gained using AI software is going to be gone overnight. And a lot of people are going to be angry and frustrated because Google, quote unquote, screwed them. But what really happened is Google caught up to all the AI stuff that's written out there. Now, I'm not 100% opposed to AI. I think AI is a great tool if used as a tool, as an assistant. Don't just use AI as your content creator. Use AI as something that's going to help you. It might help you with an outline. It might help you with a sentence or two, but don't let it do all the work for you. Because I think, and this is just a personal opinion, in about 6 months, which will be plenty of time, it'll probably be about a year now at that point, for Google to catch up with its own AI software. Because you're going to have AI software trying to catch other AI software. And AI is based on machine learning, which is designed to learn patterns, see patterns, identify patterns. And I think in short order, Google's AI is going to be able to identify patterns for the AI content, and it's going to completely crush it. And the other thing is I want you to get in the habit of doing what these gurus are doing and not what they're saying or telling you to do. These gurus are showing up on camera telling you to use AI software to build your business. But most of the gurus are showing up on camera to tell you not to show up on camera. Do what they're doing. Show up on camera. You'll have a better success rate. Your content, your YouTube channel won't be nuked or shut down. And that's the other thing. With regard to YouTube, people are using free ChatGPT to spin their article, which is free, and then they're using the same stock photos and stock videos, and then they're putting it on YouTube. Let me know if this makes sense, if this is starting to make sense. So everything's going to be the same across the board. And Google and YouTube are going to have a hard time recognizing what was different, what was first, what was unique, what was original, and they're just going to shut it all down. Again, that's a personal opinion. And 6 months from now, if I'm wrong, I'll jump on live and say that I'm wrong, but I think that's what's going to happen. YouTube and Google are looking for patterns. They're looking for stuff that appears to be duplicate, and they're going to start shutting that stuff down. And a lot of people are going to be left. They will have spent a bunch of money and time, and they're going to have very little to show for it. Now, I'm basing that off of history. 5, 6, 10 years ago, maybe 20 years ago at this point, people could create basic web pages. I don't think the spin, I don't think the bot's going to matter, and I don't think the spin article spinner is going to matter, because everything has a pattern. And if you've got 1 trillion articles out there, and you've got 1 million YouTube videos out there that all have the same pattern, and the pattern might not even be something that you and I can recognize, but it's something that the machine learning has identified. And again, this could be just me wildly spouting a conspiracy theory that I have, but I think, in my opinion, and this is solely my opinion, that the machine learning software will be actively attempting to learn the AI pattern in writing. That's just my personal opinion. So you could go out there and you could try and find something unique and different, but it all has a pattern. And whatever is unique and different, there are literally 1 million people that are also using unique and different. One thing that helps you stand out is to tell stories. Tell your own unique story that's personal, and that'll help you better connect with your target audience. And that's why I say show up on camera. Because if YouTube sees the exact same video clip that most people download from Pexels, they're going to have a hard time distinguishing between if Byron created it first or if someone else did. And I think, I really think, and this isn't a hope, I don't really care either way, I really think that Google is going to see all of this influx. They're going to put it through their machine learning software. They're going to identify a pattern, and they're going to start shutting it down. Because that's what they did before. As I was mentioning, 20 years ago, people would create a website for best shoes for running. And then at the top of the website, they would have different variations of best shoes for running so that they could rank number 1. And then they would just have like affiliate links or product links. That was not a good user experience. And so people would click off right away. Google developed machine learning and AI software to nuke that type of content. And so people don't write those type of blog posts anymore. People don't write a 400-word blog post about the best running shoes for beginner and have all of the different keywords, like keyword stuffing. A lot of helpful info. Thanks. I never miss your uploads. I really rather just put stuff in my own words. Yeah, definitely. That's going to be the best way to be successful. Put stuff in your own words. You can be successful. Any other questions before I let you go? Because I've been on for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. And yeah, if you have not already done so, be sure to like this live stream. Also follow me wherever you are. I am here on TikTok. I'm in my Facebook group, my Facebook page. I'm on my 5th YouTube channel. So make sure that you like this. let the old algorithms know that this information is helpful. And my goal is to go back, start going live every day again. I took like 2 weeks off just because, and now I'm back. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to like, follow, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And we will talk soon.